Jr., Ian Rappaport said, like, hey, it is impossible for the Falcons to start Tua at quarterback right now, which some people thought was a little egregious, but also hard to argue. And then he also mentioned that the door's pretty much open for Michael Penix Jr. to go out and just kind of steal that job, take that job from Tua for Atlanta. What do you think about Atlanta right now? Do you have any expectation for them? Do you think they'll kind of maybe fall off a cliff? It's Stefanski's first year. What are you thinking about the Atlanta Falcons, and who do you kind of see taking over as that starter, maybe even long-term for Atlanta?
Well, I think their long-term quarterback answer is probably not in the building, and it's a real shame because they have so many good players. They have Bijan Robinson, who is certainly as much fun to watch as any player in the league, and people who know a lot more about the sport than I do will argue he might actually be the best football player in the NFL. And they've got London, and they've got Pitts, and they've got all these other guys, and they just haven't been able to get the quarterback thing right. I don't know that I would say Tua can't possibly start a game for them, but I would say if you had any better option, he shouldn't. And I just don't know that Michael Penix is going to be a long-term option. Look, the injury history on him, and you guys don't need me to tell you that, and obviously being there where you are, you saw him at Indiana, he's so talented. But the history of injuries, when guys are as hurt as he always was in college, the idea that you're going to get him for 17 games, much less 5 or 6 years of healthy play, I think feels incredibly unlikely. That was a pick that stunned me when they made it. Now you're seeing why. I'd love to see him healthy, because if somehow he stayed healthy, then I think the Falcons could be a really interesting team. But it would pleasantly but very much surprise me if he's able to. I think they're one of the teams that'll be looking at quarterbacks in next year's draft.
It's being reported that Tua will start the final preseason game against the Miami Dolphins on Friday night. You know what that means? That means Cooper Kush is coming in. Okay, if Penix is Cooper Kush is going to be coming in there, and then Jack Strand probably gets maybe the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about Jack Strand. Okay, we seen this guy. He spiked the ball into our area. My daughter had to hand it back to the refs because of how powerful his spike was after he scored a touchdown against the Indianapolis Colts. He is 6'5". He's thrown for like 3,000 yards or something like that at Minnesota State Moorhead. I think he wants to be an astronaut. I think that is what he's looking to do. And he can spin it. This guy can spin it. Now, will he be the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons?
That'd be hilarious.
Maybe UConn.
No, we're not doing it.
No,
well,
if he doesn't make it, maybe. Hey, come on, Coach Kendall.
Hold on.
Go ahead and get him.
See, Greeny, this is what you're talking. This is
UConn's not in the conference, though. That's
independent.
A big,
We can do what we want.
No.
Can they do it?
Us and Notre Dame.
No, Notre Dame already said they will. They're aligned.
But UConn can do whatever they want. They're in their own conference. They're independent.
Kind of a fart in the wind, though, right? If it's UConn, I mean, they could take Aaron Donald, and it really, who cares?
He can play quarterback and.
Yeah, what's the point?
How do you feel about that? You talked about you guys had that
New
haunted,
England,
you guys
too.
had that haunted hotel or something up there. I remember a couple years ago.
Jim Moore's out. They probably follow him.
Yeah, the ghost.
True. Yeah, level up to Colorado State.